Hello tankers, the day's here for the tour. So you'll see behind me there we still got the stands in need of their trim, but we got quite a few things to show you. I'll take you through a quick tour of it and then we'll get in depth in some of the tanks. Let's dive in. Okay, it may not be much compared to other people's fish rooms, but off the kitchen here, one stand, foods and nets, tools and decor, not too bad for a tiny room. Let's take a look at some of these tanks. Here we have the crystal red colony. Other video on my channel there shows the build of this, and if you compare it, we got some good plant growth here. Simple setup. Runs just a bubble filter, sponge filter, however you want to word it, and fluval stratum substrate. It's a healthy colony. I've seen it grow, a few little shrimplets around. Alright, here we have the angelfish breeding setup. You may have seen in a previous video. And you may see no angelfish. They have been moved out to allow for babies who you may be able to make out up here. Free swimming around. Hopefully growing pretty quick. I do also have two lemon blue-eyed plecos in there to get rid of the diatoms that were all over it. This one, simple sponge filter again, fluval stratum substrate. It does have a top fin heater in it. This is the combo kit that you may have seen. Pretty decent growth. A couple dodgy leaves that I gotta cut off, but we can live with that. There's one of the plecos right there, deciding to join the show. Alright, let's carry on. Here we have what used to be just the grow out for the angelfish fry. Since they have been sold though, I've put the pair over here. Gives them a bit more space. I also have a group of panda cories in here. Got those in a trade with some apistogramma that I had. Speaking of, there is a apistogramma in here. In the back left there you can see a cockatoidy male. There is honchloy in here as well, but they're just the leftovers from a breed. I do also have two calico plecos in here, one long fin, one not. Sponge filter in the back there, but also does have an aqua clear on there. Very, very basic setup, but it was so I was able to catch stuff out. But still nice on the eyes. Pothos sticking out the corners there. Here we have a 40-gallon breeder. Community type setup here. Now there is some leftover fish in here. I do have a trio of leopard angels that I'm hoping to bring to breeding size and get a pair of. Got some rummy-nose that were left over, a couple neons, a couple danios, some bloodfin tetras, just leftovers. But there is also all of my German rams are in here. Also my super reds nose are in here. And a little pandagora. This one is just basic sand, but does have aqua soil bags underneath it. Runs on a large canister, actually, that I just got used on Marketplace there, Eheims. Healthy fun tank. Let's keep going. You're not going to see much here because I believe they are actually protecting a spawn. But this is the Freef tank that you'll be able to see the build on if you look back at some of the videos. It's doing healthy. The Hongsloi pair are hiding somewhere in the back, protecting their eggs. And I did put in one of my homebred bristlenose in there just to tidy things up. Very healthy tank as well. Runs on a Sun canister that I found at a thrift shop. There's a build video of this one. A little 20-gallon top fin kit. Runs on a sponge filter there as well. And this is home to my electric blue rams, as well as 2 long fin bristlenose plecos, who are also very tiny, and the homebred albino cories, who are actually looking like cories now, rather than little white blobs. Turned out pretty good. Starting to get some growth on that one. Fluval stratum. You saw the build. If not, go check it out. Alright, here we have a bit of a cluster, but this is the guppy colony, as well as bristlenose growouts. Pretty good growth on some of those plants there. Colony's looking healthy up there. The water line's lower on here because I do have all of these mystery snails in here that I'm hoping will breed. So it requires a lower level of water so they can put their eggs above the water line. But this is one of those plecoceramics pleco caves. And so far, pretty pleased with them. They haven't used them yet, but we'll see. It does have a sponge filter in the back, but also runs an aqua clear. This one is the pool filter sand mixed with argonite sand. Overall healthy. Everyone seems happy. You can check out the build video on this one too. Let's carry on. Okay, we make our way past all my food and nets and tools and decor. We have my 50-gallon. I am letting it grow in decently so I can take some good chunks of the val that's creeping around and help out fellow aquarists with those. But in this community, I've got my electric blue acara. There's 3 of them in there. This does have a group of harlequin rasboras, a group of x-ray tetras, you can see them back there, cherry barbs, who I'll get into in a second, as well as bristlenose plecos. There happens to be 3. I only want 2, but I haven't been able to catch the other one and move them yet. And it's got loads of cories. Albino cories, it's got peppered cories. It does have orange lasers, kind of back there, and it's got similis or smudge spot, and a pandagara. Always fun. There's a Siamese algae engine. There he is. This one was battling blackbeard algae, but I believe I am winning that fight. It has gotten substantially better. Alright, into what we got up here. For the first time, I decided to try to spawn my cherry barbs. So I put them in here with a separator, and it was successful. Not sure you'll make out any of them because they are very, very tiny. And you can see a couple in the back there. And in here we have wigglers, which again, you're probably not gonna make out. Oh, maybe. Those are electric blue acara. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Those are electric blue rams. Don't have the acara breeding yet. And you may have seen a video of a breeder box that I built. I remade it bigger. It's not currently in use, but it will be when those rams get larger. Last but not least, You may have seen me refer to the retirement village. Well, this one down here just has some glow lights that were given to me along with one of the free tanks. It's got the pleco in there. Yes, this tank is way too small for him, but he will be rehomed or put in a larger tank depending if I get one. But for now, I just keep on top of the water, make sure he gets plenty of food, and try to make him happy. This one also has stratum, even though there's no plants in it. It's got decor hut, reminds me of the Flintstones, and a sponge filter. And there you have it, my fish room in all its glory. And can't wait to install that trim, make it look a little bit nicer. Everyone's healthy, doing great. I intend to keep some videos on how those fry are doing and any new ones that I may get. Any questions about any tanks, leave them in the comments. There's not a single comment that I will not reply to. Let's keep us going. See you next time.